Yo, yo, yo.
Michael Fuller's a communist.
Every single time. You're correct. Yes, Michael Fuller. It's all because you called out a pregnant woman last week. Yes, Lindsay Reed is pregnant, in case you did not listen to all of episode 83. In case you don't know who we are and who Lindsay Reed is, Dane, who is Lindsay Reed?
The slowest individual this side of the Mississippi.
And you know that because it's his sister. Also, quick question of the Dane. Would you rather win $37,500 or $768,000 for winning the gold medal at the Olympics?
I guess I'll take the gold medal and the money.
But which one? $37,000 or $768,000?
I guess $768,000.
You are now a citizen of Hong Kong. Congratulations.
I'm confused.
Yeah, USA gives $37,000 to their gold medal winners, but if you're from Hong Kong, you get $768,000. So congrats. I'm really proud of you.
Oh, both are winning the gold medal though?
Yeah, well, I'm just saying in theory.
Either way,
from one country to the other, but you get more money if you're from Hong Kong.
Yeah, either way, I'll take $670,000 more dollars.
Congratulations, you now have dual citizenship. So welcome to episode 84
and China
of the Until Next Week podcast.
Michael Fuller loves China. Do you ever hear that like clappity going through their ears right there?
The clappity?
Yeah, like right there in the intro. It was like clack, 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 clack.
I mean, I hear the whole song, if that's what you're talking about. You know, like the beat, like the beat drop, like that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's what our intro is.
No, not the boom, boom. There was like a clack, 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 clack. I don't know. Welcome back, everybody. We're on the road to 5 stars. Go ahead and like and smash that subscribe button.
We're on the road to 5 stars. We're already at 5 stars.
What did I say?
You said we're on the road to 5 stars.
Oh, okay.
We're on the road to 100 5-star reviews on Apple and Spotify. But we already have the 5 stars, but we just want more 5 stars, you know?
This is why Samuel's the host and I'm the color commentator.
We both have a podcast. Also, this just in, we are currently the number 85 podcast in South Africa for improv comedy and number 100 in the USA for improv comedy.
Look at us.
Via Apple Podcasts. So shout out to us. We're huge in South Africa and the US.
We're top 100, baby.
Yeah. So I think we're only 98 spots behind Nate Bargatze. So we're coming for you.
People could say we're getting there.
We're pretty close. I mean, for everyone in the U.S. who categorizes their podcast as improv comedy on Apple Podcast, we're top 100.
Anyone who's not is lame.
Yeah. So
losers.
And they only show the top 250. So I found 150 losers behind us.
They are losers, respectfully.
But yeah, that was a nice little surprise. So keep listening. Let's get those numbers up. I guess get them down because we're at 100 and we want to be number 1.
I want to be at least 97.
If we're number 1, we can probably
do anything.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I would like to have a live show right here in this room.
For all of our fans, it could work as of right now.
It would be great. We're in the podcast studio. So.
It's not very big, so it would be interesting.
Did you know the Olympics are going on right now?
Yeah, we talked about it last week.
We did.
And I think we'll talk about it next week as well. But something specific about the Olympics, because, it just started. We already talked about their interesting opening ceremonies. But Caeleb Dressel, America's golden boy.
Is he?
He is nowadays.
I don't know.
Swimming. You don't know who he is?
Never heard of this guy.
Oh, do you know who Michael Phelps is?
Yeah.
This is basically our new version of Michael Phelps.
I know who.
Katie Ledecky?
No.
Simone Biles. LeBron James?
I've heard of those
Jason Tatum.
Bums.
Who are you?
I was going to talk about...
who have you heard of?
Christian Pulisic.
Christian Pulisic?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Star soccer player for Team USA.
Okay, we don't talk about soccer here.
But
also, if you go on the NBC app, it says football.
He's our Michael Jordan, though,
of
soccer.
We aren't that good at soccer.
He was rated the second best under 22-year-old in the world.
Okay. Well, Caeleb Dressel's a world record holder.
Allegedly.
So that means he's number 1 in the world.
And number 1 in our hearts.
He is. Whenever he swims, I see a bald eagle flying above the pool.
Oh, yeah, brother.
It's the spirit of Michael Phelps. And he's like, you can do it, boy. Keep swimming.
It's the spirit of the West.
Yeah. But he got his first gold medal of this Olympics the other day in the 400-meter freestyle relay. So it was him with 3 other USA guys. Everybody had to hold their own, but they dominated. They beat all the other countries, especially Australia. We don't like them, especially in the Olympics.
Yeah, screw you, Australia. And your spiders.
Yeah. But it was exciting to see. I want to see what he does the rest of the Olympics. And also Katie Ledecky, she got her first medal of the Olympics. It was in the 400-meter freestyle. She got 3rd.
How old is she?
She's like, she's our age.
Perfect.
She's 27. I think she got her 10th or 11th medal for like her first medal of the Olympics. And then there's been several other USA athletes who have gotten medals. So I'm excited to see what happens the rest of these Olympics. There's a lot to go. We'll have more updates next week in episode 85.
She got strong arms.
Yeah, she is. They're all ripped.
Also, if you Google her, a gold medal rises on the screen as...
Oh, really?
Yeah, type it in.
Oh, okay. The 1 second.
You'll see it. Everybody at home, welcome.
Listen to us live react to Katie Ledecky. Is that all you did?
Welcome to Dane's part 1.
Where did... Oh!
See it?
Yeah, it says Katie Ledecky wins bronze in women's 400-meter freestyle.
Oh, I didn't read it.
So I'm assuming if I type in Caeleb Dressel, let's see. Caeleb Dressel wins gold in men's 4x100-meter freestyle relay. Now let's type in one more name.
If you have a computer at home, do this. It's kind of cool.
Fuller is a communist.
Whoa, it does say that. Type in Michael Fuller and you can see it.
That is crazy how quickly that happened.
Michael Fuller.
You're doing it too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa, it does say communist.
That is crazy. Michael Fuller. Man, what a guy.
What a communist. Dedicated to the game.
What a guy. But yeah, the Olympics have been fun to watch so far. I'm excited to watch the rest of them. Also, that's just like one of my updates from the week that I've been watching the Olympics a lot. Something else is I played pickleball again recently. It was not with you. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I think you were doing stuff.
What day was this?
Was it on, I think it might have been on Sunday afternoon. So it was a while ago.
I was laying down.
Yeah, you were recovering from something else we're about to talk about. But I played with one of my friends, Andrew, who originally is from Springfield area, but now he lives in St. Louis, but he's going to be moving back. But he was in town, and we played, and it was in the middle afternoon. Like, we're both kind of tired, kind of sluggish.
Just hot.
And I won the first 2 games pretty dominantly. And then he's like, now it's all that matters. Like, the next 3 games, so I saw 3. I'm like, I've already won 2. How is it different now? And he's like, no, now this is all that matters. So we kept playing. I won the next game, so that's 3 in a row. And then I was like, I'm going to change paddles to a different paddle. Just for fun. It's still a Friday pickleball paddle. Just want to point that out.
Praise the Lord.
Still Friday pickleball paddle, but I don't recommend changing paddles in the middle of sets
because Samuel believes in luck.
I don't know if it was me just being tired or lazy or what, but I'm going to blame the change of paddles because I did lose my next 2 games, and I never lose against him.
What color is the pickleball paddle?
I went to the banana version
after
using the elite one. So you can get the 2 for $138 with the code Samuel14434. And that one I was undefeated with.
Yeah,
but
of course.
if you don't want to spend as much money, and this one you can win with too, just don't change from one to the other mid-set. And that one is 2 for $98 with the code Samuel14434.
14434.
But yeah, the first paddle that I paid more for, I won. And then the one I paid less for, I didn't win that time. I've won in the past. So if you spend more money, you'll be better.
Unbelievable.
Save money, live better. Walmart. Yep.
I said that today at work, and the HR lady was like, "Dane, you're so funny." I was like, "Well, 90% of my life is just a bit." So
yeah. Well, I feel like their level of comedy is probably pretty low. You probably don't hear a lot of jokes or a lot of like risky jokes, especially in ministry.
Just jokes.
Oh gosh, don't. Why?
I don't make them.
No. Okay, that was no. What were you saying? Sorry. You threw me off there.
Don't worry. Nobody actually does that. But
what were you saying though? Just you make her laugh.
Yeah. And then I said, I was like, yeah, sometimes I'll come over and somebody will have their headphones in, they're locked in, and I'll just be like, they're in the zone. Auto zone. Yeah.
It's like, oh my word.
Yeah, she laughed at that too, and I was like,
and then you're like, O'Reilly's.
No.
Auto parts.
Meow. Only go to O'Reilly's. I know them.
We are hilarious because we can sing parts of jingles.
Listen, here's the
So-
thing. You didn't just play pickleball. You did something else.
Well, I mean, I was talking about singing jingles, but I also enjoy singing along with some
I think
country.
I saw you out on a tailgate shaking something for him.
Oh. No, I was shaking. You were shaking it for me, Dane.
No.
Shake it for me.
I don't dance
You
for
are
you,
a country
Samuel.
girl, and you shook
No.
it for me, Dane.
That's just disgusting. Quit hitting on me mid-podcast.
Yes, we did go to the Luke Bryan concert here about an hour away from Springfield, Missouri. It was an outdoor amphitheater. Bass Pro, they do everything in Southwest Missouri, including just building massive amphitheaters for fun. And we both went to see our country boy who sings about country girls.
As I was walking
Yes,
up
Luke Bryan.
the
Yep.
thing to
The
like
thing.
get to the concert,
Yeah, the ramp.
we were looking at all this like beautiful scenery and stuff like that. I'm like, somebody walked up here one day and said, you know what needs to go here? Concert hall.
It was Johnny Morris.
It was Johnny.
Yeah. I mean, he owns the Pyramid in Memphis.
He does?
And yeah, the Pyramid in Memphis is the giant Bass Pro. It used to be the Memphis Grizzlies NBA arena. And he's like, no. That's the Bass Pro now.
That's Bass
Yeah.
Pro. Put a bass on that.
But yeah, it was it's like a 18,000 seat amphitheater. I got there much earlier than you because you're a slow boy sometimes.
No, I'll talk
You're
about my situation here in a
you'll get to
second.
it.
Yeah.
But whenever I got there, I think I got there about 5:15 or so. 5:30, I believe, is when like the gates opened because we were in general admission. But before like everything was kind of happening, they had actually like a flyover, so that you missed that.
Dang it.
There was like one solo plane, and they kept on just doing like flips in the air and stuff.
Oh, wait,
and
I seen that.
You did see that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We got there when that dude was on stage and he goes, this is my platinum song I came out with.
I think the guy though was flying the plane not when they were performing, or was he?
I saw one off in the distance doing random stuff.
Okay, well, this one was like right over the stage for quite a while.
Oh, no, it
so
wasn't
maybe
right
he
over the
left
stage.
eventually and started to do other stuff.
Yeah, it was kind of like off in the distance.
Yeah, but got there, went with my mom and older sister, older brother, Daniel and Rebecca, shout out. And I mean, there's not really much else to say. I mean, he had
Get
a
it,
few
gang.
openers, and then he sang lots of songs. They're
Songs.
pretty good. I feel like we could probably both discuss this. I was about to do like a concert, like a country concert bingo card, and I want to see how many of these things you noticed.
Margarita.
Well, here. So the first thing I noticed was Luke Bryan signing people's arms for tattoos.
I did see that.
Yep. Luke Bryan, he signed 3 different sisters, their arms, so they could get tattoos of him.
Like their
And-
forearms, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, that's
But it
a
was
little
just his
much.
signature. That was dumb.
I mean, what do you want him to
I want him to
draw
draw
his face?
I want him to draw a dinosaur on my arm or something.
That'd
I don't
be
want a
wild.
signature.
Yeah. Also, bras on stage.
I did see that as we were
Yep.
leaving.
That was mine.
Yeah.
People throwing up.
I did not see that.
Okay, I did see that. It was kind of nasty. I looked to the
Ew.
side when I was walking around. I'm like, oh, get away. Get
Ew.
away. I don't
Ew.
like that. So that's another part of the country concert bingo.
You smell the weed?
Yeah, I smell some of that. That's a good one. I didn't add that. Something else is the artist, Luke Bryan, giving beers to people.
It was a margarita.
Without checking, there was 2.
There was? I only saw the margarita.
Checking ID. He gave a giant margarita to someone.
Yep.
And he didn't check her ID, so that's a little
Wow.
questionable. And that was before his margarita song. 1
So true.
margarita, 2 margarita,
Margarita.
3 margarita,
Three
and then
margarita.
shots. So I can relate to that on a spiritual level. And then
The more I listen to some of his
Yeah.
music, the more I'm just like, dude.
yeah. And they get on his thing. Come on. Like over and over and over and over and over and over. Come on.
Thank you.
And then also he had his beer in my hand or whatever. And that's when he gave a beer to someone to have in their hand. Didn't check IDs, a little questionable.
Uh-oh.
So those were some of my country concert bingo card
Beer in my
items.
hand.
And then also just tons and tons and tons of cowboy hats and cowboy boots.
I was wearing
and
both.
skimpy outfits.
I was not skimpy, though. I was wearing jeans, full-length jeans.
Janes.
Full-length jeans.
Janes, yeah.
My boots.
My
and
boots.
my Stetson hat that came in.
It was a good looking hat. We should have taken a picture together to post.
We should have.
We kind of messed that up.
That would have been great for the podcast.
Yes, it would have. And I thought about that afterwards.
I want to get a straw Stetson hat now.
Yeah. But
Something a little more breathable for my locks.
do you want to, is there anything else about the concert you want to discuss?
Yeah, so I went, and no, Dane went to Luke Bryan.
Yeah, no. Dane went to Luke Bryan, not
That's-
just Samuel.
That's what I wrote in the show notes. Because I saw Samuel put Luke Bryan concert. Well, he just put Luke Bryan. And I said, no, Dane went to Luke Bryan.
Yeah.
And so when I went, it was pretty fun. Went with a group of people.
Did he sing the same stuff at yours?
Yeah. I mean, it was kind of the same. And it was pretty okay. It was my third concert ever. Mm-hmm. And so I've seen.
And I helped you with 2 of those in a way.
Well,
I helped you with one, and then I was alongside you for another.
Yeah. You were involved in 2 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The podcast was related to 2
The very
of them.
first one of my ex-girlfriends got it for me. And, for us, for free. And that was John Party. And then you sold me the Thomas Rhett tickets.
And I also sold you on the podcast idea.
That's the night the podcast was born at over Thomas Rhett tickets.
Yep. In the Target parking lot.
Shout out to Target, make it where dreams are made. Which is kind of true. And then, of course, now Luke Bryan, which...
Yeah.
All of those.
Which is your favorite of the 3?
I don't know. They're all like very, they got good songs, but most of their songs kind of suck. Artists to me.
Luke Bryan concert was pretty solid.
Probably I would say probably the Luke Bryan concert is my favorite because of the people.
He sang Country Girl, so that was big.
Oh, I didn't get to see that. That was very saddening for me. And because all the people I were with were like, well, the girl who we went with, she, as soon as we got there, was like, so you guys ready to leave?
We just
I was like,
got here.
I said to her, Luke Bryan's not even on stage yet. I was like, he hasn't come out yet. I'm like, sit down. And
so wild.
We sat there, we just talked for a while, and then I was like, plus I didn't put on my George Strait t-shirt, my jeans, and my boots, just to not be singing a boot knocking song.
Yeah.
And so then, that was crazy. But I'll get into what grinds my gears about the concert here in a second.
Oh, I get into that too.
Yeah, look
we
at
both
you.
have grinds our gears about the concert.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But
okay, so we'll come back to it then, unless you have anything else.
No, we'll come back to the concert.
Okay,
because I feel like I can't share anymore without sharing that.
Yeah. So let's get into your updates then, your other ones.
So then also my roommate got pranked today.
Did you shave his head?
No, I didn't do anything with this prank.
Wax? Nair?
Nope.
Well, how did you get the hair off?
What? I said my roommate got pranked today.
Yeah, isn't that the only prank people do? It's just shave people's heads?
No.
Dang.
What are you talking about?
That's the only pranks I do. It really stinks for people around me.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
You shave people's heads around you?
Yeah, that's the only prank.
That doesn't make any sense.
No. This is our podcast doesn't make sense, okay?
No.
Okay, you pranked Colton.
I did not prank Colton.
Okay, then what happened?
Dang it. So, I get a random text from Jake Pridgeon.
Shout out
to Jake Pridgeon.
Not Art. Not Jake Trustin Art.
Not Jake Trustin Art.
What should Jake Pridgeon be?
Jake Pridgeon flying company. No, airlines. Jake Pridgeon Airlines.
Jake Pridgeon Airlines.
Jake Pridgeon Airlines.
He's always flying high.
Because he's a pigeon.
But he doesn't do drugs.
He does not do drugs. Mm-hmm. So Jake Pridgeon Airlines, that's kind of funny. He texted in our roommate's group chat and he goes, hey, the house kind of stinks. And I was like, is this dude trying to say that we have stinky stuff or rooms or something like that? And then instead of that, I get a FaceTime call from this one lady. And
your mom?
No.
Lindsay?
It was that girl, Grayson.
Daniel. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. It was this girl, Grayson. And she was like, what's the passcode to your house? And I said,
911.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not giving my passcode out to you vigilantes.
Yeah.
And because she was with her friend Macy.
So that makes a big... Oh, so then it's fine if 2 people are trying to break into your house.
Yeah, right. Then it's okay.
Yeah.
No.
It's going to be like the old... do I want to go this route? Yeah, I do. The old SpongeBob episode with Patrick and Mr. Krabs. They go on a panty raid.
Oh, no. Yeah, I got it now.
Eugene.
Yeah, Mrs. Puff got mad at him.
It wasn't Mrs. Puff. It was his mom.
Oh, no.
He went to his mom's house.
Oh, no.
Oh, old SpongeBob jokes.
Old SpongeBob was prime.
Went right over kids' heads.
Oh, man. It was crazy. My Facebook reels are just full of SpongeBob jokes and old shows like that.
It's so good. So good.
But, so... The house is stinky. These girls FaceTime me and they're like, what's your passcode to your home? I'm like, no, I'm not dumb. And then they're like, no, we need to get Macy's bike back from when we let you guys borrow it on Saturday for your triathlon. And I was like, Colton say that? And they were like, yeah, he just told us to FaceTime you because he's in the pool swimming and get the code from you. And I was like,
wait, why couldn't you just get the code from him?
That's what I thought. I was like, Well,
It's hard to multitask.
His phone is in the locker though while he's swimming, so he couldn't FaceTime him. But he was typing from his watch.
I thought they were at the pool with him.
Oh no, they were separate.
And I was like, why can't you just ask him there?
Yeah. Well, what I don't understand is if he was texting them, why couldn't he just type the code to them?
I don't know.
So I thought about that. Setup. I know. I thought about that, and
it sounds like a spam call.
Well, I was like, I'm not giving you the code. You guys are gonna prank us, and they're like, we're not gonna prank you. And I was like,
that's what they're going to always say.
I know. And then they're like, we promise we're not gonna prank you. And I was like, okay, well, here's my code.
They said they promised they wouldn't prank you.
Yeah, and that's okay. That's all that matters. Really.
Okay. Yeah.
But the prank that happened to Colton wasn't from them, I don't think, yet. We're still working on a theory. But he found catfish bait under his bed.
That's evil because then it might attract catfish. I hate because you're in an older house and you never know what kind of animals might get in.
That's so true. Or bodies of water.
I hate it when wild catfish are gonna get loose. Like some people are worried about spiders. I'm like catfish.
I'm worried about spiders personally.
Catfish can be iffy.
However,
because then you could slip on their trail.
No.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense.
They're wet.
No, they're not walking. They're gliding.
They're flopping.
They're gliding like I was in the pool.
Okay, so you got to get that out of there quick.
No, we did, and he said his room is still stinky. Spinky. No, it's still stinky whenever we left, or when I left to come do the podcast tonight.
Yeah,
and he lit a candle and put it in his room or something like that. So I'm like, well, that sucks. And so we're working on a theory. We might have to burn somebody's house down.
Let's do it.
So I can't be.
Or you play a prank on them. And you shave their heads.
No, we burn their house down. Yeah, a prank can be more than shaving a head.
You only can shave heads. No. That's the only prank there is.
That's so extreme. Because they're stuck that way for a month.
I said you could do nair. So not necessarily shave.
What's a nair?
It's like a lotion, and when you put it on your body, it like wipes the hair off. And it also, from what I've heard, is extremely painful because when I was like a sophomore or freshman in high school, we were at our state high school meet, and everybody like shaves. For the meat. But this one guy is like, I'm going to use Nair. And he was in so much pain because he put it like all over his body, which you're not supposed to do.
Right. Just so
don't do that. Just shave it, you know?
No. I asked people if they're going to shave during the triathlon, but they didn't. Mm-hmm. But yeah. So Colton got pranked. We're figuring it out.
And that really stinks because the other day he gave a lesson at church.
Sermon?
Sorry, sermon, lesson.
I gave a lesson at church.
Okay, he preached a sermon and then they prank him. Did they feel convicted? Was that the issue? Well, and they're like, we got to prank him now.
You remember what the sermon was about? Love.
They did not feel the love.
They didn't.
Yep.
It was funny.
And I'm sorry, Colton. You've been mentioned a lot lately, so keep listening to the podcast. And if you haven't, buy those pickleball paddles, and then you maybe win the intermediate bracket every 2 weeks.
He said he's really excited to play.
Yeah, and he'd be better if he bought the 2 pickleball paddles with his partner, Jake Pridgeon, Airlines.
I have to tell you something.
I'm here.
He bought a pickleball paddle, not from you.
Burn his house. Or shave his head right now. Shave his head.
I'm trying to. He went to Academy and bought it, which is offensive to me too.
Because what kind of paddle did he buy?
I don't know.
He probably bought a cheap paddle or he spent way too much on the paddle.
Probably both.
There was, So you either spent, literally what it said. Spent too much or bought a cheap one. Or he could have got very good ones that are tournament winners.
That's true. My tournament has won.
Yeah.
Or I mean, I've won a tournament with the Friday Pickleball paddle.
Obviously, he's not listening to the end of episodes when I mentioned to Coach Samuel 14434.
Maybe that's it. Maybe we need to duct tape him to a chair and make him listen to every episode in order.
He would become...
Or
would
worse.
he become more like Dane, or would he become more like Jack or Michael during that process?
Well, or Lindsay Reed.
Or Lindsay.
Or Abby.
I don't think he'll get pregnant. That would be wild. Listen to all episodes, and then it's like, oh, there it is. Boop.
Pregnant. Not pregnant, just eating good.
Yeah.
But other than that,
that was so random.
We have a new worship director, and I think he likes me.
Ricky?
No, new worship director. His name's Christian.
Oh, well, I mean, that's relevant. You work at a church.
Yeah. What? No. He's kind of funny.
That was the wrong button. I'm not going to click any others.
He's 29 with 3 kids.
Oh.
Yeah. Just popped out the latest one, maybe. Ooh, is that a child?
See, I knew that one.
Dang it, every time. So our work at the Hill City.
At the Hill City. It's like the Ohio State University.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of like the Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
And so all the time people are bringing their kids in and like.
Oh, those kids, man.
No.
Sorry, I haven't used a lot of sound effects lately, so I thought I would just keep them going. It's like we're in a sitcom in the 90s.
They bring their kids in, and every time I see a kid, I go, oh, a child.
Get him away.
Today, one of the children was like, hello. And I was like, hello, Jovi. And then she had a llama that she had stolen from us. Mm-hmm. And then obviously.
Obviously. They stole a llama from you?
It was a llama like little plush toy.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she stole.
As long as she doesn't get a hold of your catfish.
Yeah. And the bait.
Mm-hmm.
And so her dad was with her, and he goes, what did you name the llama? And she goes, roar, 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 like inaudible. We don't know what it was. And he goes, no, it's Carl that kills people. And I was like,
87 faces. Or something like that. You've seen all those videos.
Oh, yeah. 1 through 4 are hilarious.
That was peak 2016, 2017 for me.
Carl, what happened to this man? Well, I was sitting here reading a book. Go on. And then I heard this man come in. And so I walked up to him. Go ahead. And I stabbed him 37 times in the chest.
Carl, that kills people. What a classic.
I'll admit, in high school, a girl I had a crush on was obsessed with those videos, so I watched them a lot.
They're very good. Have you ever seen Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared?
No.
Well, those will mess you up. But search Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared and watch them in order. There's like 8 or 9.
Makes me not want to watch them.
It's wild.
Dang it.
Have you ever seen the video Too Many Cooks?
No.
On YouTube?
No.
Search Too Many Cooks. That will also mess you up a little bit.
Don't watch that. Search Hot
It's
Kool-Aid.
all on YouTube. I don't... Okay.
I made this for you.
Okay.
So my last update is my stepsister had a baby.
Lindsay?
No, stepsister.
Lindsay's the only one pregnant right now.
No, Danielle is pregnant.
I thought you just said she had a baby.
My stepsister had a baby.
Which one's that?
Okay, we're recording this in the past, Samuel. She's being induced on Wednesday. So by the time this comes out, she will have had a baby.
You don't need to mention all that. Okay.
Well, that's the only way I could get you to make sense.
Okay. Well, I mean, you could have just played along and just been like,
No.
Okay. You had to be right.
No, Danielle's been pregnant for a long time. 9 months to be exact.
That's pretty cool.
No, it's kind of weird.
What did she go with your name suggestions that you also had for Lindsay?
No, she went with a different name.
That stings.
It's a boy, but I don't remember what the name is going to be. I don't know.
Little John?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Could be.
Okay.
Who knows? But that brings us right into our sponsors of the week.
Joshua Schmitz, we need videos right now.
We demand
I'm
it.
kidding.
Samuel will hold you hostage.
I'm kidding. Joshua Schmitz of the Man Wagon Podcast. Keep listening to the Man Wagon Podcast. It's similar to our podcast, but it's not the same,
listening.
But it's different. But if you finish all ours, listen to his.
Yeah,
and
do that.
Is very solid at what he does. He's made a lot of clips for us.
Yeah.
But also, Ali Hoopy gave me some suggestions on how I can maybe edit and make videos as well.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if I'll do it because that seems like it's a lot of work and it's easier just to promote Joshua Schmitz of the Man Wagon Podcast and hope for the best. But I might. We'll see. But in all seriousness, you are very solid, Joshua. So thank you for all that you do.
Yeah,
and thank you for
don't
making
suck.
quality content for both us and for you and for all of our loyal fans. End of speech.
End of speech.
What grinds my gears, Dane?
Well, I'll tell you what grinds your gears. Hold on. I'm reading.
Or do you want to grind your gears?
Nope, I'm reading. There I am. What grinds your gears is tickets advertising false.
Okay, yep. I didn't really give you a lot of context here, but it's going back to the concert because Thunder Ridge Arena. It is, again, the venue that we saw Luke Bryan.
Thunder.
And I follow their Instagram, and they were posting stuff like so cool. It's like, hey, if you find this person, you can get upgraded general admission tickets where they're premium, and you get complimentary food and drink. And here's like 4 or 6 people that have already won tickets. Stay tuned later for when we post how to win the other 2
tickets.
Yes. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. In the meantime, I'll try to get a step up on everybody and try to find this lady, which I did. So I was just kind of watching her to see. And then I was going to maybe ask her like when they're going to do these tickets again. But then I lost her again. And I'm like, oh, that stinks. So
should have handcuffed yourself to her.
I know I should have. So I just kind of started walking around and walking walking and walking and walking.
Like a dream.
And I walked, I think, for about 2 to 2.5 hours, maybe.
It's a lot.
I walked during all of the openers of Luke Bryan.
You might as well have.
Trying to find this person or see whenever she would post the update for when we could win those other 2 tickets that they said they were going to give out.
Yeah.
And it ultimately ended up they never did.
A ruse.
And it was false advertising. I walked around for almost 3 hours for nothing, and now my legs hurt.
Well, yeah.
And my hips do too.
Oh,
They're almost as tight as a snare drum.
Almost as tight as a snare drum.
And that, I think, was also the reason I lost the 2 games in pickleball because I was beat up.
All because you were bamboozled, hoodwinked, led astray, run amok, flim-flammed.
Yeah. I was waiting for if you could do all those again.
That's all I got.
Yeah. And I was so disappointed because they literally posted on the Instagram, stay tuned for when we give out the other 2 tickets. And they never did. So that just grinds my gears on another level because I like free stuff. And when people promise there's a chance at free stuff, I want to have that chance. And there was no chance. And now I'm sore and disappointed. End of speech. What grinds your gears, Dane?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Samuel. Because I've looked up synonyms to bamboozled.
Bamboozled, run amok, run astray.
You were bamboozled, run amok, run astray, flim-flammed, stratagemmed. Hold on.
I am holding on. I'm still listening.
So bamboozled as in cheated or bamboozled as in...
So I feel cheated.
No, you were bamboozled as in deceived.
I feel deceived as well. I like bamboozled better.
You were baited, betrayed, conned.
Just like your catfish.
Cold, duped, fooled, gold, had, hoaxed, hoodwinked, lured, played, snared, taken, trapped, and victimized.
Well, what grinds your gears, Dane?
Thank you for asking. So what grinds my gears is it. Now, let me take you aside for a second.
Yep, I'm right here.
Have you ever gone to a concert?
Kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've heard music.
Well, no, you didn't ask that. You asked if I've been to a concert. Now
Yes.
you want to know if I've heard music?
Yeah, similarly, you've heard music.
I mean, I'll go with it, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hypothetically. I said that to some girls today. I said, hypothetically, if you were a girl, would you think these games are fun? We were talking about games for kids, and then...
Yeah. And that grinds your gears?
No, but that was a different thing. So... You've ever gone to a concert and then you're trying to get in the venue and then the girls are like, no, let's stand in the parking lot and talk forever. Actually, let's go before that. The girls are like, hey, we need to leave right at 5 o'clock to make it to Luke Bryan.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, I'll be there.
Gates opened at 5:30 and it was at least an hour away and there's a lot of parking and it takes a long time. And let me guess, they didn't have a parking pass yet.
Nope.
Oh,
so
the classic trio. That was probably more than 3.
I showed up at 4:40 to chat with
20 minutes too late.
Well, no, it was 20 minutes early.
20 minutes too late.
Probably. And
shout out to you, Jack. You got that joke.
I don't know. So I showed up at 4:20. Oh, I get it. I get it. Yeah. I showed up at 4:40.
Yeah.
And then to chit chat with this girl, and then her friend was there, and then like when I tell you I was sitting there and they were yapping. And
that's what you just told me.
It was a lot of yapping, and they were curling their hair, and I was like, oh man, I really need to get out of here. This is really boring. And then somebody knocked on the door and I stood up real quick and I was like, I'll get it. I got it. And then I was like, please be a male. And it was. And then they came in. I was like, oh, great. And then we all talked for a second. Then they were still getting ready. And so we left at probably 5:40.
Gates open 10 minutes ago.
Yep. Even though
get there. I was still walking around.
Even though I was told we need to be here and leaving by 5. Nope. And so we left at 5:40 and we drive all the way there. And then we stand in the parking lot for a while they were yapping again with more girls. And I'm like, we should start walking now. And then we started walking. And then like, it felt like every 15 steps, they were like, let's take a picture. Oh, this says Thunder Ridge. That's a sun. Let's take a picture with that. Now just you guys. Now
Did
these
you park really far away or were you up close?
Well, so we drove up. We were going to park at the Dollar General that's on the way.
You can't park there. That's also like a mile and a half from the venue.
That's fine. I would have walked it. But after I did so many miles that morning. But no, they told us that, so we had to leave. And then we pull up to the spot, and there's like a bunch of cones blocking you from pulling into this like gravel parking lot. And then one of the girls in our car goes, "Wait, stop!" And she gets out of the car and just moves the cones.
Oh no!
And then
was that like by the Thunder Ridge?
Yeah,
itself.
Yeah. And then
she's wild.
I know. I was like,
we're going to get towed.
In the video, I literally said, I remember when I worked for a church. Because they took a video of her doing that. And I was like, this is not a good idea. And then we pull in there. And I was like, well, I don't know. Like some cars had parking passes, some didn't. And I was like,
yep.
Well, here we go. Yep. And I was like, are you guys sure you want to park here? It's your car. And they were like, yeah, it'll be fine. And I'm like, all right. And then we walk in, and then it was like trying to get cats to go in there. One girl, we were walking along the road, right? And then she almost got hit by a car. And I said, hey, look out. You're going to get...
deserved it.
I said, you're going to get hit. And she goes, you don't need to be telling me what I'm doing. And
smack.
No, like right when I told her that, a car had to swerve to not hit her. And I was like...
I remember when I worked for a church.
Yeah. So a car had to swerve to not hit her. And then she told me like, pipe down or something like that. And I was like, fine. And I
remember when I worked for a church.
Yeah. I was like, fine, do it yourself. And I just started walking off, and I walked up the hill faster than they did. And then...
Because you're an athlete?
Because I'm an athlete.
Yep.
Nobody got hit, but I was like, when I'm trying to help you and then you get on to me, I'm just like... No, fine. Go do whatever you want then. I don't care.
Yeah.
And then we walked into the arena. We saw you. And then as soon as we got there...
Talked for a little bit.
Yeah, talked for a little bit.
Yeah.
But, when we get in there, they're like, let's go look at T-shirts. Let's go look at funnel cakes. Let's go get a glizzy. Let's go.
Which is a hot dog.
Yep. And then we finally get to our seats, and they're like, all right, are you ready to leave? And I'm like...
That's because they spent 4 hours walking in.
I know. I was... Man, this is every time a girl goes to an event, it's like, we got to document the whole thing and none of it's real. Oh my goodness, look how cute. And then just so that all of the Instagram warriors can get on Instagram and be like, stunning, gorgeous,
girl, slay.
Oh, so beautiful.
Girl. And that's just Ricky commenting.
That's just Ricky. Shout out to Pretty Ricky.
Sorry, Ricky.
No, shout out to Ricky.
Oh man,
yeah, he's like, but no, the girls always be doing that. I'm like, this is a regular photo at a bodega.
Next time you post a photo, I'm gonna go all those on you.
You should. I do that on dudes sometimes.
Something I like to do is like, great pic, collab, question mark. I do that a decent amount. It's pretty fun. Love your profile, collab. Check DM. Yeah.
And dang it.
I love doing those.
But that's my grinding my gears.
Well, I mean, on the bright side though, but you said you had to leave early, right?
Yep.
And what time do you think you got home roughly?
12:30.
So I stayed for the whole concert, and you know what time I got home?
Probably earlier than that.
12 o'clock.
Yep.
That's girl math. I don't know how that's girl math, but that's somehow girl math.
Because we walked back, and they're like, we need to go get something to eat. And I'm like, oh my goodness.
So I mean, on the bright side, you missed his best song, so that was cool.
Oh yeah, that was fun too.
You missed the double pelvic thrust. Another thing on the poker bingo card.
Country concert
bingo
Country
card.
concert bingo.
Yeah.
He's
saying Country Girl, which is his encore song, which everybody knows at concerts. You're going to do an encore unless you're Taylor Swift. And then they're going to come out like no matter what. And then he sang his most popular song, Country Girl, Shake It For Me. And they had like a 2-minute intro, which was really lit. And they just kept on having people like, it just kept on saying like, shake it, like in different songs. They kept on playing clips. And then he went out there, did his little dance, was moving his hips a lot for a 46-year-old. And then pelvic thrusted twice and fireworks went off and we ran. We ran, got to the car, got out in about 15 minutes. I'm sure some people were in the parking lot for 2+ hours. So
tell you what,
losers. You could have listened to 2 episodes of the Until Next Week podcast when they're around an hour.
Pelvic thrust, margaritas, fireworks, country music
are my pastimes.
Dang, that's America. Now that's America right there.
I remember when I worked for a church.
Hey pal, you just blowing from stupid town?
Yeah, I think you meant to click the other one, but it's okay. It's okay. That was all our grinding of our gears. And you know what?
What?
I think it's a great time for our main segment.
I like segments that are main.
What are the best road trip snacks? We're going to draft our top 4 picks each, going back and forth. Snake draft. And who wants to go first?
I don't like snakes.
Do you like catfish? Do you like catfish?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you going to ask Siri?
Yeah.
If you want to pick 1 or 2? My guess.
Siri, should Samuel or I go first?
Let's listen. I don't understand. Let's listen.
I can't do that just yet.
Yeah. It doesn't really matter.
Siri, am I number 1 or number 2?
You go number 2 more often.
I found this on the web.
Because we probably don't have the same road trip snacks, I will let you.
Siri, pick a number between 1 and 2. This will be whatever I am.
You're 1, I'm 2. Are you good? Are you done?
Siri, pick a number between 1 and 2.
Okay. This is
It's
great.
2.
I go second then.
So you're 2.
Yeah,
So
I'm
I
2.
go first.
Yep.
Okay. Number 1 overall pick for the top road trip snacks will be goldfish.
What?
Goldfish are delicious.
I'm not disagreeing with you. That's just a random road snack.
Well, I mean, it's easy to eat. You don't want something like greasy on your hands where you're having like who eats barbecue ribs when you're on a road trip? Like that's an issue. But goldfish, they're pretty contained unless you get the flavor blasted, which are great, but they're sometimes a little too messy. You got to have too many napkins. You're wiping it on your shirt. Crumbs are
Not
getting
flavor blasted.
But they're good. But I'm saying the original goldfish are my number 1 pick for top road trip snacks.
Also, are you packing the thing at home or is this something you got from a gas station?
You can get it from the store or a gas station.
I did it all from gas stations.
Okay, you can do that. I mean, technically, everything I have on my list, you can buy from a gas station, I believe.
Probably could buy goldfish.
Okay, so goldfish is my number 1 answer for the top road trip snacks. Dane, you got 2 picks in a row. What are you feeling? Look at that screen also.
You're a screen.
Yeah.
So, side note, I saw Twisters twice. I gave it a 7.4 out of 10.
Okay.
It started nowhere, went nowhere, and they didn't cure tornadoes. So, and they didn't fall in love.
Squirrel.
No, I thought of that.
Okay.
So, my number 1 pick is the All-American Mountain Dew.
Oh,
Give it to me.
Okay.
Give it to me, people.
Mountain Dew. Yep. Okay, Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew is delicious.
Okay. So do you have anything else to say, or you just want to go with number 2 here?
I think we all know Mountain Dew speaks for itself.
It does. So what are you feeling for number 2 there, Dane?
Actually, herself, Mountain Dew is a girl. Also, my second one I will take, Celsius.
You're just going, your drinks on drinks on drinks. Do you have a preferred flavor of Celsius? Obviously, Mountain Dew is a lot of different ones, but I feel like you go with OG. Celsius, Do you have a preferred?
Strawberry lemonade, please.
Okay, strawberry lemonade, Celsius. Your heart is going to explode.
I love it. Well, I'm always a fun drink guy. Like, my boss at work got on to me the other day. He goes, Dane, you have so many drinks with you. And I'm like, yeah, I need a fun drink. I need a hydration drink like Powerade. And then I need water for survival.
Yeah.
I'm like, so I need fun drinks. Today I had fun snacks.
I get that. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
Mountain Dew and Celsius.
My number 2 pick, I'm going to pick Nerds Gummy Clusters.
Those are pretty okay.
Great pick. I have to say so myself because I said it myself.
Dang it.
Blue or pink, I prefer the blue. Both are adequate. I'll eat any of them anytime, any day, any place, anywhere.
I don't like sour things.
They aren't really sour.
They're sour.
They're just like the old Nerds ropes.
Yeah.
But they're in little
Chunks.
gummy clusters. And they're delicious.
Hunks.
And you know our good friend JP Pecluda, he loves them. He talked about them a lot on his Instagram story back in the day, but then I think he gave up sugar or candy for the year, so he stopped eating them for a bit.
He also talked about it in one of his podcasts. He goes, this episode is sponsored by Nerds Gummy Clusters.
Preferably the blue. He got me on the blue train because before I think I mainly got pink, but he always would talk about the blue. They taste about the same, but they're both amazing. Again, it's not a messy snack. Like if you ate Nerds by itself, that can be a little messy.
True.
If you just eat taffy, like that can be sticky. But
Spill
you
it
have
down
the
your pants.
Nerds around the taffy itself. It'll stay contained and you'll be good to go.
You're going to spill them down your pants.
Yeah. My number 3 pick. Pants. I'm going to pick Ritz Sour Cream and Onion Toasted Chips. It is a good pick, right?
Ritz? No.
Do you know what those are? They're the Ritz Sour Cream and Onion Toasted Chips.
Yeah, just get...
Not the crackers.
Just get
like
Lay's Sour Cream and Onion chips.
No. Ritz doesn't make chips.
I don't want Ritz.
You're thinking Pringles.
I would love those too.
I didn't want to get the chips.
Pringles
but these are
tasty.
they're like toasted chips. They have more flavor.
I want Pringles.
Okay.
But
I picked Ritz Sour Cream and Onion Toasted Chips. So what do you want for your next 2 picks, I guess?
No, I don't want your Ritz.
That's not the point of the draft. Okay, what are the last two snacks? Number 3, number 4. Look in the screen. This might be a clip someday. Who knows?
Beef jerky.
Beef jerky. Good pick. Good pick. I
Sweet
like
and
that.
spicy specifically.
Okay, bad pick. Bad pick.
What do you mean?
Just
What were you
kidding.
going to get? You were going to get teriyaki?
I mean, I don't really care. I like beef jerky.
You kind of look like teriyaki.
Sweet and spicy beef jerky.
Actually, you look like a jive turkey. That's what you look like.
Nice.
My last pick shall be peace tea.
Peace tea. So
Yeah.
your top favorite road trip snacks
Yeah.
is Mountain Dew,
Yep.
liquid.
Liquid.
Celsius, liquid.
Liquid.
Peace tea,
Liquid.
liquid. Sweet and spicy beef jerky.
Yeah, that's a hell of a time.
You're gotta stop every 15 minutes
Well, how
to
long?
urinate.
How long is the trip?
We're going like 10 hours. It's going on a road trip. We're not going for 30 minutes.
Okay, so
You're gonna have to go to the bathroom all the time, and that doesn't make a good road trip anymore.
in a road trip
Yeah,
like that, like a 10-hour road trip, I'm probably stopping and eating at a restaurante, right?
yeah.
And I'm just not very. I don't want to have to like try and eat and drive at the same time.
Yeah.
And so I'm more of a drink guy in general. Like I have a drink almost all the time to sip on throughout the day, but I'm a very like, you eat at lunch because it's time to eat. My dad raised me that way. You can ask Lindsay Reed.
Yeah.
You eat when it's time to eat. So
Yeah.
you eat at lunch and then you eat at dinner. And then,
What about breakfast?
I mean, I grab a granola bar for breakfast.
Man.
But
Feast.
yeah. But if I want a snack, it's usually after dinner to later, maybe a dessert, but probably not. But popcorn, maybe.
I think you need to go on a journey one of these days and go on a true road trip and maybe not go as aggressive on the meals and really just embrace the snack side of things.
I've driven to Florida.
And all you had was beef jerky, Celsius, Mountain Dew, and peace tea.
I'm pretty sure I didn't have
You had
anything.
800 milligrams of caffeine and 200 milligrams of, not even that, 3 grams of protein. We'll go 3.
Dang it.
We'll go something low.
Pretty sure I didn't have any of
you ate
those because
one
my
piece of
dad
beef
was
jerky.
driving.
So your road trip snack was a good time with family.
No, it's just in general. I would take any of those on a regular road trip. Yeah.
Okay. For my final pick for the top road trip snacks,
Yep.
I'm going to go with the classic cup of coffee.
Ew.
Probably from a gas station.
Yeah.
Because it's convenient. You're stopping there, and sometimes you just need a caffeine boost. Because especially on road trips, if you're getting a headache, it's the worst. But if you have some caffeine, you can kind of counteract it. Keeps you kind of active. If you want to really grind out some Clash of Clans on your phone, you'll have the caffeine to really push you to that next level. And that's why I really appreciate the coffee at gas stations, because it's usually pretty strong, pretty high caffeine content. And then they also have like the different creams and everything else you can put inside. Not that you go buy them very often, but
Yeah.
Buc-ee's, they have a very solid coffee bar situation.
Are you still playing Clash of Clans?
I am.
I'm inviting you to my clan.
I probably won't join.
Dude, come on.
I don't, not to toot my own horn, but I'm going to. I'm one of the top players in the world.
So am I. Not. I'm in the Champions League, though.
Good job.
What?
I can show you my COC later.
No. Samuel bought all of his gyms.
No, I didn't.
You heard it here first.
All the stuff I got, whether I spent money or whatever it was based off of Google surveys that I took for free, and I'd get like 10 cents to $1 like each time.
Unbelievable.
And I use that to buy stuff, but it really is more so just
Unbelievable.
I'm grinding out there. I made a lot of good movement during COVID and quarantine. Let me
Yeah.
tell you. So
I just don't like it that much.
yeah, but cup of coffee, very solid. So again, our road trip snacks were for Dane. It was Mountain Dew, Celsius strawberry lemonade,
Obviously.
sweet and spicy beef jerky, and peace tea. Then I had Nerds gummy clusters, blue or pink. I had goldfish as well, rich sour cream and onion toasted chips, and a cup of coffee with whatever cream or sugar you would like.
So you only got one drink.
Yeah.
Well,
Because
we had-
honestly, I mean, the drinks I prefer is like the main thing I drink like on road trips is coffee and like water, because I don't want to drink something like really sugary because it just kind of makes me feel disgusting. Like every once in a while I do throw an energy drink in the mix, but I'd prefer like a hot cup of coffee.
You're
I
not
feel like it
living
works
life.
better. You don't die as like quickly, I feel like.
But also,
Yeah.
are you the one driving in this scenario, or is somebody else driving?
I mean, if someone else is driving, they usually pull over.
Dang it. You know why that is? Because it's time for Dane's Manifesto.
See, I picked up what you're putting down.
If you're driving, pull over. If you're walking, sit down.
Same
Because it's
again.
time for Dane's Manifesto.
In case you didn't figure it out the first time.
If I don't say the intro, people won't pull over.
Yeah.
If you're not pulled over, then you're an enemy to the state.
Yeah.
Michael Fuller.
Michael Fuller's going to come back hotter than ever.
Oh, yeah, he's going to come out crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit next to him on that episode.
You will. He'll be between the both of us.
I'm going to sit way over
and
here.
he'll be pushing all the buttons in a timely fashion, but he'll be aggressive on the button pushes.
I don't know if it'll be timely, but
I don't know.
this week's
We'll
Dane's
see.
Manifesto is reading is dumb.
You said manifesto.
Yeah, because reading is dumb. Because I'm over here working at the church, right? And they got me reading.
Wait, you work for the church? Never heard of that before.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
And so they got me reading one book about
The Bible.
teaching and preaching. No, not yet, that one yet. And then I'm reading another book for my men's Bible study every Monday morning, which I got up at 5:45 for this morning.
Yo, shout out.
No, it's terrible. And then that one's all about like male struggles, just like in the world, like apathy was today. And so that was kind of cool. It's called Fighting Shadows, in case you were wondering.
I have that book.
See?
Twice.
So
I
you get
pre-ordered and have not read it yet.
Read it.
I was supposed to read it before it came out.
Fight your shadows.
I still have an issue. That should be one of the first shadows, procrastinating from
No.
reading pre-ordered books. Sorry.
No hoarding.
I'm sorry to Jefferson Bethke.
Dang it. And Mike Tyson. No, not Mike Tyson. Yeah,
John.
John Tyson. That's what it is. Yeah.
Mike Tyson.
Yeah, I said it. I was like,
lisp.
no, that's
Yeah.
that's
Bethke,
the boxer.
Bethke's solid guy.
John Tyson.
I've been following him for a very long time.
And then I'm reading another book for my
Bible.
No, my resident devotional.
This guy works at church and doesn't read the Bible.
No, my resident devotional about gospel-centered community.
Okay.
And then I'm reading the Bible.
There we go.
Yeah.
You know, fourth book you're reading is the Bible.
No, I read the Bible every night. I don't read the other books every day.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
Which the Bible, I'm currently reading through the Psalms. I just finished Psalm 50 yesterday. So usually I try to read at least a Psalm a day.
Yeah.
Because our
Keeps
church,
the devil away.
low key.
Yeah.
But if you remember, our church used to do Summer in the Psalms.
Did they do that every summer?
They did it like 2 or 3 in a row, and then
okay.
they didn't do it this year. And I was like, well, if they're not going to do it, I'm going to do it. Dang
I'm
it.
going to read the Bible. If they're not going to
I'm
read it.
reading the Psalms.
Yeah.
And I just finished Psalm 50.
Congratulations.
That's why whenever we get to the
You're a
sponsors of the
third
week.
of the way.
Yeah, it is a lot. But that's why when we get to the sponsors of the week, you've been hearing a lot of Psalms from me.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
whatever you hear as the sponsor of the week, I'm probably reading it at the time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very, very nice.
But yeah, reading is dumb.
Okay. Do you know what else is dumb? All these jokes from Jack.
Go back to walking and driving. But yeah, Jack's jokes are dumb.
They're so dumb.
He's going to get us canceled.
So dumb. Like, I don't even understand why he keeps sending us these dumb jokes. But please keep doing it, Jack. We really appreciate this segment. So here is a joke from Jack once again.
What's up, guys? I'm back with another joke with Jack, and boy, do I have a joke for you. Get ready. Why do melons have to get married?
The cantaloupe.
Because they can't elope.
Dang it.
You're predictable. You're predictable, Jack.
Somebody cancel this, man.
I'm really happy I got that one.
Wait, if we cancel Lindsay Reed, does that mean we're canceling the baby too?
Oh, darn. We have to cancel, what is it, Satan Hitler the third?
No, what?
No, Adolf.
Adolf Trump Reed.
Okay. Sorry.
That's the name. Lindsay told me it's a great name, and they're considering going with it. She said it was very
Find out
strong.
more next week.
Very
Or
strong.
like 37 weeks from now. Or actually, probably like 28 weeks from now.
I don't know how many weeks or weeks.
Yeah.
But if she ever answered the phone call, maybe she could defend herself. However, here we are.
Yeah. So thank you, Jack, for the joke. It was predictable this week. Be better next week. He also sent some more content type stuff for us. And I don't know why he sent this, but he was like, question for content. If you were to shoot 3-pointers, would you rather go 6 for 6 or 4 for 10?
6 for 6.
Yeah, I feel like he meant to put 2s versus 3s. I don't really know. Because you're either getting 18 points perfectly or you're getting 12 points.
Imperfectly.
I don't know if there's supposed to be a joke there or what. It doesn't make sense to me.
I think we'll go 6 for 6.
Unless it's saying like 4 for 10, you're just getting more opportunities.
I get it.
Okay, I figure there's probably a joke in here. So
No,
if you were to shoot 3-pointers, would you rather go?
I get it.
How do I not get this?
It's not 3-pointers. He's talking about championships.
Oh, dang it.
Well done, Jack.
Dang it. I was like, I don't get this. I was like, this doesn't make any sense.
That's awesome.
Again, I still go back to it. It's not 6 for 6, though. He played like 17 seasons. He was 6 for 6 out of 17.
For those who don't get it, Michael Jordan was 6 for 6 in the championships that he played in. He won all 6. And LeBum is 4 for 10 in the championships he's played in.
To another gold medal at 40-ish years old because other guys can't carry their own weight. So
that's lame.
Yeah. He also led the U.S. across the Delaware with a massive flag. Did Michael Jordan do that? I think not.
Well, he walked.
I think not. LeBron James is the GOAT. I said it, and I'll say it again next week. I probably won't. I'll forget.
And Rocky Balboa ended the Cold War.
Huh?
And Rocky Balboa ended the Cold War.
I'm also just glad that it wasn't something I just had no idea.
I'm glad we just didn't get it and then just moved on.
Yeah.
At least we figured it out.
One other thing he put for content, it says, a shark could swim faster than me, but I could probably run faster than a shark. So in a triathlon, it would all come down to who's the better cyclist.
I've heard that before.
Yeah, I have too. Yeah. It was on. He sent me the screenshot and it says iFunny. Are you still on iFunny, Jack? Because that is 2012.
Yeah, that's way long ago. I remember that.
Yeah, so it's
just a meme thing.
Yeah, I mean,
that's crazy.
It is what it is.
You know who is also funny?
Well, we're not there yet. If that's what you're trying
Whoever
to get
this
to.
next person is.
Well, I was going to say that we're also going to read off a couple of these quick old responses.
Read them.
Just really fast. Episode 33. I asked, what are the worst fantasy football punishments? And one of my friends put audit a major hospital all alone.
Do it.
Which
that'd be funny.
It does not sound fun. And then also Jack Holmgren put making an oath to never play fantasy football ever again if you lose the league. And then one other one we had was, what has been your favorite segment on the podcast? And Jack Holmgren put on episode 34, the weekly roast of Lindsay Reed.
That is my favorite
still
too.
Accurate.
It's still going.
50 episodes later.
Here we are.
Still roast Lindsay.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that's good.
The fantasy football league I'm in with our church.
Yeah.
They suggested that whoever loses has to bring a Chick-fil-A sandwich to the work of each person who didn't get last place.
So like 9 people you have to buy a sandwich for?
9 or 11, depending on how big your league is.
That's $45 to $60. That can be aggressive.
That's a little aggressive. It can be spread out. Doesn't have to be right away. You know?
Yeah, that could be that's a bad punishment.
Yeah.
So
don't finish. I hate punishments that are like awful. Mm-hmm. But I want something that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
But also not great.
Yeah.
Like holding the sign that says "I suck at fantasy football."
Yeah.
Like that one's kind of funny. Or just they have to hold a sign of your guys' choosing within reason.
Yeah. One other thing I had was on our episode last week. We asked the question: were Michael Fuller's statements justified? Which you remember he made the statements at Lindsay Reed, and the answers were yes, he can do no wrong, or are you kidding me? Nah. And with 66.7% of the vote,
he got yes.
Yes, he can do no wrong.
Really? Dang it. Dang it.
So shout out to you, Michael. I guess your cancel Lindsay Reed statements are justified.
Yeah, let's cancel her.
So,
all right, do you have the option to put 3 answers on there?
That you only can put 2.
Lame.
And then we're still waiting on the comments on future episodes. I don't think that has appeared yet. So keep looking. Eventually it'll show up. I just don't know when that will be. Something else that I don't know when it'll be is when our number 1 sponsor comes back, Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
I taught the kids about that on Sunday.
Yeah.
I said something like,
we don't know when he's coming back.
One of the things is I was comparing, contrasting identity. So remember how I told you I told the audience last week about how I'm going to be teaching about our identity in Christ and things like that. I was telling my number 2 hater of the year, Jasmine Crawford. I was telling her about it at church right before I was about to give it. I was like, hey, I'm about to give this talk to kids. And they were like, what's it about? Her and her friends. And I said, well, it's about our identity in Christ. And I said, I'm going to tell them how they were born boys and they were born girls. And she goes, are you really? I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. And she goes, good, because I think it should be about Jesus. And I go, yeah.
That's usually a good way to kind of make your biblical lessons around Jesus.
Yeah. And so I told her, I was like, it's going to be showing some funny like photos of me from like high school. And she goes, that's not Jesus. And I said, didn't say it was. I was like, but then it's going to be
We're
comparing.
gonna listen to our podcast.
No.
That's not Jesus.
No, I was like, and then it's going to compare like who I was like in high school and like my first disease versus my second disease. And she goes, I think it just needs to be Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. And I'm like, you're not listening. I'm like, you need to listen to all of it here before the end of it. I was like, and so then I'm going to talk about like kind of how Jake came down and shared the gospel with me. And she goes, well, where does Jesus come in? I turned around and walked away. I was like, you're not, I was like, I'm done with this conversation. And I just walked away.
This was all an intro to explain Jesus.
To explain Jesus.
Hopefully the kids understood better than she did.
The kids totally thought it was great. A girl who also is in Caeleb told me that it's great. And
Let's go.
I'm like, let's do it.
It's like, give your testimony. And then you do. And it's like, I don't hear Jesus. I don't hear Jesus. Well, we get there. Okay?
What is going
Okay. Number 2, sponsor of the week, does not happen yet because you have not read our verse of the week.
I have not.
From Psalm 40, 16 through 17. You are sending me a picture. Did you get pranked again?
Yeah, I guess so.
What in the world? Is that? Oh, they put glitter everywhere.
They put glitter all over Colton's bed.
Why? How did all those catfish get there?
That's crazy.
Oh, wow. I wonder if he knew that Mir was there in the corner because he is not wearing a lot.
Whatever.
I'm kidding.
I was going to say he does have a mirror in
No,
his.
yeah, no, not in that picture. Just lots of glitter. He got glitter bombed.
Yeah, he did. What the heck?
I know what happened. He stole a package from someone's front porch, and it was Mark Rober. And he glitter bombed him with his very extravagant packages that you can look more at on YouTube. So search Mark Rober sometimes. He's pretty cool.
So,
yes.
Jesus.
Psalm 40, 16 through 17.
16 through 17.
We need to finish up this episode.
Yeah, we do.
It's getting late.
So it reads, but may all who seek you rejoice and be glad in you. May those who love your salvation say continually, great is the Lord. As for me, I am poor and needy, but the Lord takes thought for me. You are my help and deliverer. Do not delay, oh my God. And so,
was that part of the verse at the end?
Yeah.
Or just like, oh my gosh.
No, that was kind of it's kind of weird. That's the only time I actually say that, which is kind of weird too. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I'm quoting scripture right now.
Yeah. And but what was it? Oh yeah. Sometimes like people can get offended from the Bible where it calls women helpers, and I'm like, well, it also calls Jesus and the Holy Spirit a helper. And I'm like, because I don't know, context for everything is just super like different.
Yeah,
you got to read around it, and you also got to know what is like being said at the time and what they probably meant here. And because they probably aren't trying to dehumanize people, because that doesn't happen in the Bible.
Nope.
It happens in the examples that people, like other humans who are sinful, are doing things.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when people get offended that slavery is in the Bible.
You're going that way. It's like, well, it says it. It was like, it's a history book too. It says what happened. And it's like, this isn't good.
Yeah. It also wasn't racial. It was nation conquering nation. And just like things that are still happening in the world today.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it's also a history book. Yes. And so, I don't know, this verse was kind of talking, not necessarily about that, but it was talking about just like seeking the Lord. And I've been thinking about that a lot because like ever since I've been like working at the church, I'm like, man, I'm praying a lot and reading a lot and thinking about Jesus a lot. I'm like, yeah, because I'm surrounded by it and surrounded by people who are doing that. I'm like,
it's easy when you're yeah, and that's
it seems like this seems like a good idea.
Yeah.
Let's keep doing this, people.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess my encouragement would be go out and surround yourself with godly people who want to spur you on in your faith and in your walk with Jesus.
Yeah, I feel like you should just be with people as send people. We'll see you next week.
I heard that somewhere. That's how we do our benediction every week for people who don't go to our church.
Which is most of you. So shout out most of you. Also, number 2, sponsor of the week, Jake Trust and Art.
Oh, wait.
No, it's just Jake Trust and Art. I just put a note there about Jake Pridgeon Airlines so we don't forget it because it's kind of funny.
We had to start saying Jake Pridgeon Airlines.
Jake Pridgeon Airlines. Shout out. Japa. But yeah, Jake Trust and Art. He has a Patreon. Subscribe there if you want.
Yeah.
He has a YouTube that he doesn't post on. Subscribes there anyway. And if enough of you subscribe, maybe he'll post there again.
Yeah.
Also, he makes solid art. So if you need something, hit him up. And then finally,
a medium pickleball player. That's it.
Mid. If he had Friday pickleball paddles, he'd be better.
True.
But that's not our third sponsor of the week. Our third sponsor of the week is John Mozeliak.
No.
What? Not really, but kind of today.
Yeah.
Just because he made a trade recently before the trade deadline for Major League Baseball. He's the GM for the St. Louis Cardinals, and he made a good trade for the first time in a while at a trade deadline. And he traded away a good friend of mine, Tommy Edman, who I got a picture with a few weeks ago because he was rehabbing here in Springfield. He's not really a good friend, but we did get a pick, and he signed some stuff. But he traded him away for Erick, I think, Fedde?
Yeah, Fedde.
From the White Sox, who is one of the best pitchers available at the trade deadline. So that was huge.
He pitched to Korea last year.
Where?
Korea.
Shout out. And then also Tommy Pham, who used to be with the Cardinals, and he was really good. And then they traded him, and he was really good. And they're like, why did you trade him away? And we're like, I don't know. But now they got him back.
He got eye surgery whenever he left the Cardinals, too.
He got that before. That's why he started playing good and almost got the MVP.
That's true. Well, not MVP.
He had like a 6-war season. So he got MVP votes, I believe.
I'm an MVP.
Yeah, you are. But yep, so John Mazalok is our sponsor of the week this week, but he probably won't be next week.
Yeah.
Because that's just how it is.
Did you see the owner, Bill DeWitt, told him he's not allowed to increase payroll?
That's what they said supposedly, but sometimes I feel like they might say that, and if the right thing comes along, then they can. But
if you break even on the payroll.
If you're putting a bad product on the field and you're not selling as many tickets, maybe you should put a better product on the field so then you sell more tickets.
Probably hurts the business, right?
It's kind of crazy how that happens.
I don't know. But I like the trade overall because we needed right. Do you think Tommy's going to play center field?
For the Dodgers?
No, Pham. I should say Pham.
No, he'll play left field.
Pham will play left for us?
Yeah, they'll have center field will either be Lars Nootbaar or it will be Siani. Yeah. Right field will be Alec Burleson.
I hope it's Burleson, Nootbaar, Pham.
That's what's probably going to be the case.
Yeah.
And then for times where Pham isn't playing, Siani will still get playing time.
Yeah.
And he'll be in center field in those situations. And they'll probably put Burleson in left and then Lars Nootbaar in right.
Or they'll DH Burleson.
Yeah, they'll figure out something. So the Cardinals should be better going forward. We'll see what happens. It's a long season. They still have like 50-ish games left.
Yeah.
So
we hope they get a reliever before tomorrow's deadline. But other than that, it's an...
And if you know baseball, then you probably know when we're recording this, but no more hints.
Yeah, no more hints.
And then also we mentioned before, Fantasy Football League will probably happen. We haven't really discussed it that much more or figured out who would be the commissioner or anything, but that will most likely come soon. So keep just listening and you'll find out more.
September 15th is the first game of the season, so we got to get on that.
Well, that's a month and a half, so we got some time.
It's not a month and a half. It's a month.
I mean, I guess it'll just be just over a month from when you're listening.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
we'll get it figured out.
Actually, from when they're listening, it's a month and a day.
That's not correct.
What do you mean?
If they're listening on August 5th.
Oh, it's exactly a month then.
You said September 15th.
No, 5th.
Oh, I thought you said the 15th.
No, 5th.
Okay. That's good content. But what also is good content is I've already mentioned Friday Pickleball. If you need a pickleball paddle, preferably 2, you can get $40 off with the code Samuel14434. Also, Dane is still getting his ministry support covered. And there's links in the bio for both of those things. If you decide to give to his ministry support, make sure to DM him or our Instagram. So that way he can track it. Keep telling your friends if you enjoy this podcast, because you all do. That's why you listen. If you're listening right now, you definitely enjoy it, because why else would you listen for over an hour to something you don't enjoy?
Especially at the credits, too.
I know. Yeah. This is the thing you hear each week. You've already gave us 5 stars, but if you know people who have not given us 5 stars, tell them to leave us 5 stars. Steal their phone, leave 5 stars, subscribe, leave voice memos, and you can be featured on the podcast like Jack Holmgren. Also, follow our Instagram, follow our TikTok. There'll be clips eventually again. We don't know when, but it'll happen. And then also, just thank you again for listening. You are all amazing people. So
unless you suck.
You just made me lose my train of thought. So, yeah, this has been episode 84 of the Until Next Week podcast.
Goodbye, party people.